why don't you go ahead and take a seat? I'll be with you in a second. I'm just finishing up here. So have you had a good day so far today? Good. You nervous a little bit? Yeah. Well, I'm sure you may have heard that quite a few tattoo artists actually hate getting tattooed themselves. But I actually don't mind it too much. I think I'm one of the exceptions. So, I'll just bring up your message. Oh, before we get started, could you just sign this consent form for me, please? Thank you. Make sure you have a good read of it as well. Yeah, you'll need to just confirm if you have any allergies to things, because I will be applying some cling film wrap if you want to go ahead with the tattoo, things like that, just so I know ahead of time. Okay, thank you. Just let me know if you need help with anything. It's actually been a really nice day today. Had some really chill clients in. Yeah, really easy to talk to. Although, try and make sure that I'm concentrating, you know. Oh, you're done. That's great. Thank you. I'll just sign it myself as well. So, your first time at Lestrange Studios. And you have tattoos already? No. Okie dokie. Well, I'm honoured that you should pick me as your artist for your first tattoo. So, tell me a little bit about what you'd like, or as much detail as you want. Okay. And you wanted that black and grey or colour? Okay, let me write some notes down. So, and you wanted some roses. So you want black and grey. But you wanted the roses to be in colour. Okie dokie. That's great. And the classic red, dark, vibrant. Okay. Yes, I think that would look best. So, and you wanted a skull in the center. Wonderful. I can definitely do that. You probably noticed from the artwork, I do love drawing skulls and flowers in general, so that's great. And how are you with needles? A tough cookie. That's good. It's really hard to say because it depends where on the body, obviously, the tattoo is going to be. You wanted it on your upper arm. Can I just have a look? Alright, okay. Let me just... Is it okay if I just move your arm? Thank you. Let's get a good look. You have beautiful skin tone. Just seeing the way your arm shapes round. Okay. And are you fussed on how big the tattoo is? I would say for your upper arm, you don't want it too small because you don't want it to get lost on the arm. So we really want it to be sort of wrapping around nicely. Sort of, following the natural movement and the natural flow of your arm, especially when you move as well, because obviously when you move, the tattoo will move as well if you twist your arm, so it's really important to take that into account. Also, the bigger the tattoo, in my opinion, the better it looks on the top of the arm. We could probably... How far up did you want to go? Okay. I would recommend actually that we maybe have some of the petals sort of cupping the top of your shoulder, so they sort of wrap round. I think that would frame your shoulder quite nicely. And then we have the skull sort of bang flat on the side there, so there'll be as minimal distortion as possible to the skull. The great thing about having flowers tattooed is the way the petals are. They make it easier when you twist your arm and things. It looks more natural for the object that it is. Petals tend to have good movement. Yes, they complement the body's natural lines very nicely. Okay. You have very firm skin as well, so makes it a bit easier to work with. We can get some nice bold lines down. Let's see. Okay, I think what we'll do here is have these petals sort of wrap around the inside of your arm. Just going to move your arm a second. Okay. And we'll have them wrapped around. Yeah, so inside your arm just here. It can be a little bit tender, a bit sensitive, but you're a tough cookie like you said, so I think you'll be just fine. Okay. I think that would work well. So, for the actual size of the tattoo, I would say for your arm, probably looking about about 10 inches top to bottom. The width we will actually have wrapping around your entire arm, just to make sure that it sits nicely. I think if you want roses and a skull, it's better to make it quite a larger piece, because I can get some really nice details in there. you wanted the roses in colour too. So, okay, just going to sketch something up for you. Do let me know as I'm sketching if there's anything else that you wanted to add to that. Obviously, the more you add, we will have to go over the design again and review the size and things like that. So, yep, so you wanted, I think the traditional roses will probably look best. So, get cracking then. Do your friends have many tattoos? What do they have? Do they have any regrets? I myself have tattoos that I have had to have removed. There's no shame in it. We can't always love the thing we once did when we were younger. Things change as you get older, but I'm much happier now. I think you probably are safer if you wait a bit, but it sounds like what you're going for is very classic, and I'd be surprised if you ever got tired of it. I think roses in schools are a really safe bet. I myself have roses, and I think that's the way to go if you wanted something pretty but sort of non-specific, you know, nice piece of artwork. So I think we'll probably start with the rose. And a nice bold line. I think, yes, we'll go for kind of a blood red rose. I think it will complement your skin tone really nicely. Now this is just a rough sketch, just to get the general idea. So, what made you choose now? You got inspired. The thing about tattoos is, I think once you have your first one, it can be quite addictive. Yes, it's true what they say. When I first got mine, I thought, no, I probably won't have many more, and now I have a whole sleeve. But it's certainly worth it if you're going to live it forever. I suppose no one can truly tell, but as I said, your choice is a pretty good one if you want to limit the risk of you not liking it forever. Oh, you wanted to add something? I'm sure I can do that. Let me just change that. Okay. Oh, so what was it? Ah, okay. Let me have a look. I think it's better drawn the way that you describe. There is a couple of different styles that we can go for. It's quite a versatile tattoo. Let's see. Yes, I think this will be best. So, yes, I think being a tattoo artist is more of a lifestyle, and it's something that you must dedicate pretty much all of your time to. But if you truly love it, then it's not really a job, you know. So, and we do see such nice people at the studio. Makes it all worth it, you know. Yeah. So I think we'll add this here. I think it will look better if we add that there. I think the best thing to do would be to maybe sketch it on you and just see on the day exactly how it would fall, because you never can truly guess. I think it's much less of a risk if we do that. So, and also it'll give you an opportunity in case you change your mind. Yep. As I say, there's no shame in changing your mind about tattoos. However, the tattoo is done well and it's something fairly timeless, you should be okay. But, you know, some people do just fall out of love with certain designs and things like that, but in my experience, you can't really go wrong with anything floral, or if it's something that you've loved a long time. I would not myself get anyone's name personally, unless it's, you know, a relative that you hold very dear to you. We've had people come in that want to get names of celebrities, and then the celebrity will have a scandal, a terrible scandal, and then they want to get them removed. Yes, we do have laser removal here, ironically, for those that choose to get tattoos of that nature, mostly. So, and as I said, this is just a rough sketch, but I just wanted to get the angle, the rose for you. There's many different ways that we can draw. So what I've done here is I've got more leaves at the bottom, and they're going to actually wrap around the inside of your arm here. And what I will do is I'll probably have the skull embedded between the two roses. So this is the lower rose, we will have a rose higher up, sort of around here, and the leaves will actually fold over nicely over your shoulder, and then the skull will be flat on your upper arm, as I said, to reduce distortion when you move. And the bigger the tattoo, the less chance of that happening, especially with foliage and things like that. So I think that would be a good starting point. What do you think? Oh, great. Well, I'm pleased that you like the idea. I could have some of the leaves coming out of the sockets in the skull's head. What do you think about that? Just kind of makes it look like it's buried more within the roses. So, colour palette wise, let me just get some ideas. I think that's much too light. I think we'll have, and then maybe the darkest that will go is probably that. Don't think we want to go darker than that, so just here is sort of the colour scheme we'll probably go for with the roses. Okay. So going for a more neo-traditional design. With traditional tattoos, they don't tend to use much colour depth. It's very bold and the lines very thick. With this, we'll still have the bold lines that you wanted, but the colour palette will have more depth to it. Okay, that's great. Just write your name at the bottom, so then I can get cracking with this afterwards, and then it'll be all ready for you when you come in for your session. Okay. Oh, feel free to message me on social media if you have any questions or worries, or if you want to change anything. Let me know as soon as possible, though, before the day at least. Well, it's lovely to meet you too, and I can't wait to do this design for you. Okay. Well, take care and enjoy the rest of your